What is going on, everybody? We are live with the brand new fourth Kickstarter of the Ghost paintbrushes. And I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about all of these, why you might want to pick up a set, paint your best miniatures yet. And I think you're going to have a really good time using these. So let's get into it. My name's Jeff. I'm here with my channel, The Redbeard Boss. I've done 3 previous successful Kickstarters, and this sort of completes the range of paintbrushes. Let me show you what we got first. This is the terrain brushes. So we got sort of a size 1 and size 2 flat and a large round, right? So these are going to be great for applying base coats and washes to terrain. They're going to be good for weathering powders because they're so soft. If you're familiar with the brand, they're super soft white nylon hair. They're going to be good for contrast. This is still has a point good enough to reach those crevices in your sci-fi buildings or fantasy huts and taverns. And all around, I mean, you could even use these to dry brush. I wouldn't use this one to dry brush right away because you don't want to damage the point, but these ones could be used to dry brush. And they're all going to be the same price as all the previous ones, and that's something I was striving for from the beginning. It makes it really great for retailers who carry the brushes in stock. They can put up the brand new display. Check out the Kickstarter. There's an awesome new display, and you'll be able to fully stock up that display with 30 different brushes, 29 brushes, and 1 texture tool, and they'll all be the same price for your customers. This here is the hobby texture tool. It's got sort of a pointy side here, so you can, poke your texture paint in between feet and stuff if you like to glue your models to the base. This side here just makes it so quick and easy for slapping on that crackle paint, that texture paint, whether it be GW, Vallejo, whatever. It's a great little product. The next ones we have both flats and filberts. Now they are similar. Let me grab the filberts first. Both sizes are coming in 0s, 1s, and 2s. So here's the filberts. And the filberts, if you're not familiar, have sort of a rounded end instead of a... Seems like autofocus doesn't want to... Oh, there we go. Sort of a rounded end instead of a straight flat edge. This makes it really nice for painting organic surfaces where you're being maybe a little more loose with your brush strokes and whatnot. It leaves an uneven edge. It's a soft edge if you're familiar with art terms. So like say on the shoulder muscles of like a big monster or dragon, the wings, things like that, the filberts are going to leave really nice brush marks, especially with some thin paint. You'll be able to create beautiful blends. Now, with the flats here, these ones, also in size 0, 1, and 2, they are going to give you a harder edge. See the straight flat edge here on top? We'll show you that. Come on. Autofocus for the win. Anyway, so these ones are pretty interesting. When you use a flat brush, you do have the option of making straight lines by dragging it along this flat edge or dashing it sort of with the straight flat edge. But also you can leave really smooth brush strokes with the flat side down on sci-fi surfaces and large flat surfaces. Could be armor panels, could be like a Gundam, could be tanks, vehicles. A lot of times those will have flat surfaces, sometimes sci-fi terrain even. If you had to trace, say, even a barrel, I mean, you could use the flat edge and use your brush around the barrel, right? So the flats and filberts, although similar, are very, very good for a couple different things, but could be interchanged many a time. I think you're going to really like them. The other brushes are super popular. Everybody's been enjoying them so far. You feel free to read the comments. It's blown me away personally how nice the comments are on this 4th campaign. So many people have returned and it's been amazing. And yeah, hopefully you go ahead and check out the new Ghost brush. We got terrains, Ghost Terrain, flats, and Filberts, plus the hobby texture tool. And I think you're going to enjoy it. So please, thank you so much for watching. Click down below, check out the campaign, share it with your friends. If you have a retail store, you are a retail store even, definitely consider hitting me up or joining the campaign at a retail pledge level. These are hot sellers in stores. I promise they do sell very well. They're about half the cost or less than most other miniature painting paintbrushes that stores often carry, so they generally fly off the shelves like hotcakes if you have a decent painting community at your store. So definitely consider bringing them on into your establishment. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.